Okay, Hannah, just looking at your work so far, I'm pleased to see that you have added some information onto your blog from when we last spoke. Um, your preliminary task information is fine, but I think it brings up the issue of some of the elements of your media-rich work. You have lots of presentations via emails or Prezi or these bubble diagrams that are just text. The exam board is looking for much more media-rich work, and I can see you're starting to develop this as you move on, but please do remember that. The next thing I want to address about these posts is that you must link back to your journey. So what have you learned here? What are you going to apply to your work moving forward? Why did you analyse these trailers? What have you learned? How is it going to inform your trailer moving forward? Same for this in terms of posters. You've got the codes and conventions of film posters. I really like this post, by the way. I think it works really well. But again, you need to say, how has this inspired you? What have you learned? What are you going to do for your film poster moving forward? This has made me think that I will do something similar to this. That one summary sentence is not enough. You need to go back and talk about specifically what you are going to take from those film posters. Here will be a good place to start explaining what your idea is, what the plot's going to be. This is fine, they're very big, but we'll move on and leave that. Todd Ross theory narrative. It is about the film, so you need to think about how you're going to apply this to the trailer, because you say, I believe my film will consist of something similar. Why are you not explaining what your plot is of your film here? And then moving on and saying that Todd Roth is not applicable to film trailers because a trailer needs to end on disequilibrium. You need to make that very clear. Good, we've got some work here and some videos here, and I like all of this. This is starting to get a bit more interesting. I've looked at 4 different trailers and analysed how characters, as well as what type of shots they use and so on. Again, you need to explain at the end what specifically you have learned. Here, I like this video, but again, why are you using these shots? How do they fit in with the codes and conventions of a thriller trailer? Storyboard, that's absolutely fine, and your planning. Hannah, you've still got quite a lot to do. You need to go back and you need to think about your target audience. So you need to start researching your target audience now and thinking about showing more of the work whilst you're filming, and also linking back to your film poster and your magazine more. And of course, more plot to do with your film. At the moment, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 20. No, sorry, a 10 out of 20. I'd say you're at the top of basic. It's incomplete. You've still got more posts to do. I want you to have a look at an A-star blog so you can see what kind of work could be put into this. You need to look at your potential target audience. You need to link those earlier posts back to your work that you have done so far. So how is everything you're posting linking to this sense of a journey? I want to see more work as your film is being produced, and I do want to see that continual use of media-rich technology. So do think about doing a screencast to support your work.